So guys, something a little bit special in this video that I'm pretty proud of, because it involves a series which is now more or less complete. Let's take a look. Hey guys, welcome to Gaming and Console Tech. I am Ash, as you already know. Now, I've been pretty lucky to find quite a lot over the last week or so where games are concerned. So, we're on another pickup video pretty much. So, what did I pick up? Well, we'll go through the games first, or some of the games first, I'm leaving one till last. The first one being a PS3 game, which is Infamous. Oh, I got it from 50. Been after this game for ages, and I refused to buy it because it was always fairly expensive, and I found it. So I will be giving that a bash because I want to play the rest of them. I want to play Infamous 2 and Infamous Second Son, which is an Xbox One exclusive. It's annoying, I wish. Anyway, I've also got a PS2 game, which I didn't expect to pick up. A series I didn't exactly, plan on getting, honestly. But for the price, I wasn't going to complain. And that's Summoner. Well, Summoner 2. I need Summoner 1. Played Summoner 1, never played this. So, I will be giving that a bash. If it's anything like the first one, it's going to be an alright game. It's not anything too special, but, you know, it's all good. So, another game to go in the collection. These are pretty much complete as well, just so you guys know. There's only that one which doesn't have a book, which I already knew, so I'll put that there. And then that one which is complete with manual in there as well, which is currently upside down. But hey, it be right, it's all good. So we don't need that one. We'll shut that down. Leaflets. I'm wondering if anybody sent these leaflets off to like THQ and EA back in the day. I know I didn't, but you know, that's life. The next two, did not expect to find. Not a big fan of the series either, to be fair. But I have played the first one of these and I quite enjoyed it. The second one, I've played the PSP version of it, which was truly terrible. There's no words for how terrible that game was. Not because the game was particularly bad, but the fact the controls were trash because it's a twin stick shooter, essentially. You need two analog sticks to play a shooter, and it just didn't happen. It's horrible. The PSP is truly horrible at playing, well, shooters. And generally, they just don't need to be on there. I think the only one that really actually worked was Resistance, and that's because they found a way, and it worked alright. It wasn't the best, but it still worked. Anyway, Tom Clancy Rainbow Six Vegas, which is a good game, played it already, and that one is all complete in there as well. And then you've also got Rainbow Six Vegas 2, which, again, 50p, I'm not going to complain, am I? And honestly, both of those for 50p, I'm not going to complain at all. The next one is actually a pickup from a friend, which I've had made, essentially. So, if you remember some of my videos, my pickups videos, you will have seen Craig. Craig being basically a very big gamer and a very big comic book geek in general. His girlfriend actually makes cushions and other things and trinkets and stuff like that, so I asked if she could make a cushion for this chair that I'm actually currently sat on, because I was currently using a flowery one. Yeah, flowery. I suppose I'm a girl, aren't I? Be fine. But in question is this. Now, it is extremely comfy and extremely full of what it's made of, and it's brilliant. I love it. It goes behind me, down there, right behind me. So that is going to be a permanent stay on my game chair now. Now, moving on, is the star of this pickups video, because we've searched high and low for it, both me and my wife. And every time we've seen it, it's either been a little bit too pricey or it's been at a time where we've just not had the cash. So we saw it today and we ended up getting that as well. Now the price is a little bit through the roof for me. If you know my pickups videos, normally they're around about, well, anywhere between like £6 to £1, you know, £6 to £1. Yeah. But me, things like this I will get if it's worth the money. And in this case it is. It definitely is. Now if you've seen the thumbnail to this video, you'll know that there is a game at the front. I'm not going to mention what that game is right now, but it's that game that is star of this episode, and the game in question is Final Fantasy Anthology. Now, the reason we've been after this is because, generally being Final Fantasy fans in the first place, but they're very hard to come by over here. I don't know if it's anywhere like all the way around Britain or whatever, I don't know, in the UK, I don't know, but where we live it's extremely hard to come by. And when you do come by, it tends to be a very, very large amount of money you pay for it. This one in general cost 20, which isn't too bad. It did actually go down from 24 quid, so I wasn't complaining. Now, if you don't know what this is, it is Final Fantasy 4 and 5. They also did Final Fantasy Origins, which was 1 and 2. You might be thinking there's a game missing there, and there is, and it was Final Fantasy 3. What we got as Final Fantasy 3 was actually Final Fantasy 6, so I'm not going to go too much into the story, but that's the way things go. It wasn't until the DS got a remake of Final Fantasy 3 where we got the proper Final Fantasy 3, and I've actually got that for the PS Vita downloaded. Now I do want a solid copy of it, but again, I need to see price-wise and see what I can get. But this one has 4 and 5. They also remade 4 for the PSP in its 2D form, and also they also did a 3D remake for the 2DS, which, yeah, it looks good, but the added bonus to that game is the fact that you have voiceovers in as well, so yeah, there's that. But we've been after that for ages, and just so you know, this is actually complete as well. Got the first one there, second one there, and then you've also got book as well. Now these we've been after for quite some time, and this is the star of my show today because god damn, this pretty much completes my Final Fantasy PS1 collection now. So we've got this, we've got Origins, which is 1 and 2, so 1, 2, 4, 5. We've also got Final Fantasy 6, 7, 8 and 9, and then obviously go on to the PS2 ones, which is Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2. We've also got the remakes of them as well, which is overkill, I know, but hey, it's what you do as a collector, it's what you do. So yeah, there you go guys, that's been all the pickups, and one in general which I'm very, very proud of. So hey, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, like, comment, and if you want to, subscribe. It's completely up to you. I'd prefer if you did, but hey, come on, show some love. And in the meantime guys, happy game.